the bride of the River King. The drums echoed through the heart of the village like a warning from the earth itself. The great Umu Ojin gongs clanged, joined by slit drums and ancestral flutes. In the dusty square, under the great Ofo tree, the villagers gathered, eyes wide with fear and superstition. Chief Yongo, tall and rigid in his lion-patterned Ayesaigo, raised his staff of justice.
The river no longer sings. Its belly holds no fish. The River King is angry. We must appease him with a bride.
Gasps rose like birds startled from the bush. A calabash of palm leaves was passed around. Each maiden drew her fate in silence. When Mimi opened hers, a single white chalk feather fell into her hand. She did not scream. Her eyes widened, but her chin lifted. She did not cry. That evening, the compound of her family was bathed in firelight and quiet mourning. Her mother wept, rubbing chalk on Mimi's feet and braiding her hair with cowries and coral beads. Her father sat silent in the shadows, staring at the floor. Mama Wura entered without being announced. Her presence was never questioned. Her voice, like a crackling fire, murmured.
The River King does not only take. Sometimes, he chooses.
As Mimi prepared, Obiora stormed in, his wrapper barely tied, his face wild with grief.
Let me take her place. Let me go, not her.
Mama Wura faced him. Her voice, though soft, split the air.
You do not challenge spirits with fist. You offer yourself in silence, and even then, they must choose you.
At night, under a sky thick with spirits and stars, torches lit the path to the riverbank. Mimi walked alone, her white wrapper shimmering, her face marked with sacred uli, rivers and eyes and stars. The village watched. No one breathed. At the river's edge, she turned. If I must go, she whispered, let it be with my name on the wind. Then she stepped forward, and vanished into the water. Mimi awoke in a world unlike any dream. The trees glowed with blue light, their leaves humming with ancient songs. Rivers floated in the air like snakes of silver. She was dry, but everything around her rippled. From the mist stepped a figure, tall, regal, wrapped in cloth that flowed like water. His eyes glowed white, like pearls submerged in the deep.
You are not here to die, Mimi,
he said.
You are here to choose.
He was Ismeri, the River King, spirit and monarch of the realm between life and after. He showed her visions. The first, her village in flames, cracked earth beneath the people's feet. The river was gone. The second, herself, seated beside him in an underwater palace, crowned in coral and eternally young, but alone. The third, Obiora, older, wild-eyed, wandering the forest, calling her name into silence. The River King spoke again.
They blame me for their hunger, but it is they who poisoned the waters, who felled sacred trees, who broke ancient pacts. You may stay, Mimi. You would reign with me, immortal. Or you may return and try to save them, if they will listen.
When dawn broke, and the mist curled away from the riverbank, a figure stepped from the water. Gasps. Mothers pulled their children behind them. Chief Yongo dropped his staff. Mimi stood, alive, changed, glowing faintly with a shimmer not of this world. The River King spared me, she said, her voice carrying like thunder. Not to marry him, but to awaken you. She told them of the poison wells, the sacred trees turned to firewood, the silence of the spirits who once protected them. Some scoffed. Some cried. But Obiora stepped forward, head bowed. Then Mama Wura spoke.
She is a messenger. The god sent her back. This is your last chance.
Chief Yongo hesitated. Then he knelt. One by one, the villagers followed. That day, a ritual older than memory was performed, a cleansing. Drums rose as they uprooted poisons, replanted sacred trees, and poured libations to the river's soul. The river flowed again. Children laughed and played at its edge. Birds returned to nest in the sacred grove. Mimi walked the river's edge in silence, children trailing behind her like ripples. Her voice echoed, as though the river itself spoke. They called me a bride. But I became their voice. Not all sacrifices are deaths. Some are awakenings.